Hey, so today we're going to brew with the Aeropress. And this video is dedicated to my siblings. I gave each one of them an Aeropress several Christmases ago, and no one has used it. Or maybe one has. But you have to admit, when you unbox the Aeropress, and like if you've never seen it before and you're not really familiar with it, it really does confuse you. Like, what is this contraption? What does it do? And why does it come with all these things? Is it all supposed to bolt in together to form one gadget, or how does it work? So this video is your Aeropress 101. So when you unbox the Aeropress, it comes in a nice small box. I don't have the box anymore, but it's quite compact. And what you get inside is the main brewing vessel, which really looks like a syringe, and we'll show you how it works later. It comes with a coffee scooper. This is the lid that goes on top of that. You also have this, and I'm like, what is it supposed to do? It actually does quite a lot of things. It can be your stand for the Aeropress, or what it mainly does is it's a sieve, like a funnel. So it lets you pour coffee from, if it's not coming from a scooper, if it's coming from one of these things, from your grinder or from a bigger container, so you don't spill the grinds, you pour it through this thing. And then this is really meant to hold your filters because it comes with a big pack of filters. And that's pretty much it. So I am going to weigh out, again, I like my 15 to 25 mix, and I'm going to do that today. So I'm going to do 15 grams of coffee, my effing strong coffee from Amsterdam, and then I will grind it in my PureFresh grinder. I'm using grind size 10, not 2 cores. Then I've boiled my water to about 91 degrees. And so let's get started. So a standard Aeropress scoop would be about 15 grams. And pop that in your grinder. And always seal your coffee. You have your coffee in airtight containers, then your water is ready to go. So grind your beans, heat up your water. Next thing you want to do is rinse your filter. Okay. Why do we rinse filters? Filter is usually made of paper. And when it's made of paper, sometimes you still get that papery taste, like when you drink from a paper cup. So you want to rinse some of that out, and also for sanitation purposes. And then I'm gonna use the inverted method. So I'm gonna put the plunger under. So these are 2 pieces. See, it comes off like this. Wow, it's a challenge to do this with one hand. Put the plunger in. Make sure it's sealed so nothing leaks out. Just put it in properly, all sides. Put it on top of your weighing scale. Zero that out. And then this is when you put this in, so you can pour the coffee. Mess-free and easy. Once the coffee's in, I like to level that out a bit. Then we're gonna get the timer ready. Okay, zero that out. Start the timer, and then we pour in some water. So I'm just gonna wanna cover all the grinds, putting in about 70 grams of water, and then I'm gonna let it stay put for about 30 seconds for the bloom. And if only you could smell this right now. It smells really good. Okay. And once we hit the 30-second mark, we're going to add some more. I'm going for 225 grams. Just to fill it all the way up. There you go. I'm gonna agitate that a bit. Somewhat people like to stir it. Some people like it to stay put. And then you're gonna put that cap on top. Lock it in. And just wait. I'm gonna steep this for 3 minutes. So this is when we say that the Aeropress is in between like a drip and an immersion, because you get to steep the grinds in there for a bit, and you got to choose how much time you want to do it for. Or alternatively, you could invert this already on a cup and it's going to start dripping. So you can play with the different styles, see how it affects flavor, or, you know, just personal preference. And 3-minute mark. So what I like to do, just so I don't spill on myself, I like to put the cup already and then invert. This is when I'm gonna have to do it with 2 hands so I don't hurt myself. There you go. Okay. And one thing I learned, I saw a portion of the Aeropress movie, and the inventor of the Aeropress, how he intended for this to actually plunge and extract the coffee is for you just to put the full weight of your arm on it, like so, and just let your weight push it down. This allows you to push it down without too much pressure or too much effort on your part. I used to push it down this way, but that requires me to tiptoe and exert some force and a bit too much force, and I can tip the whole thing over. So this actually is the easiest way to do it. You can just do it, you know, while casually discussing current events with your friend while you're brewing. And you can see it dripping. So it actually extracts from the bottom like a rainfall, like that. Now, after I've extracted this, one of my favorite parts about the Aeropress is how easy it is to clean. If you look at the inner chamber, there's nothing left already. It's all been plunged out. Even the liquid is gone. The grinds are gone. And all you have to do is just apply a little bit of pressure so you can extract everything. Turn it around. And this is my favorite part. So satisfying. So just take this out and plunge further. And look at that. Your coffee is just a puck. And you can just tap it off or just clean it off easily. Nice and easy. And that, my friends, is how you Aeropress. It's so easy. So, it's day 3 of the quarantine. And I got myself all dressed up for this video and for some sense of normalcy. So I hope you guys are having an okay stay at home, keeping safe, staying home if you can, and brewing at home. Join our Coffee Home Brewers group. We're on Facebook. It's bit.ly/Coffee Home Brewers, or just search for Coffee Home Brewers on Facebook. It rapidly grew in the past few days. There's a whole community of home brewers out there, and there's so much to learn from each other. So see you. Oh, and subscribe. Please subscribe.